Well, the last few months have been unusually active for computer viruses.
Yeah, we know we need antivirus, but what else can we do to keep our computers and personal information safe? The answer in this week's Compute This.
Yeah, welcome back. The owner of Schrock Innovations, Thor Schrock.
Nice
Hey
to
guys,
see
thanks
you,
for
Thor.
having me.
Schrock.
You know, Mike, your story about the 2-year-old clinging to you, that happens to us actually in the service centers when we're trying to take the computers from people. And they're like, your baby's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. We can get the virus out. It'll be fine. You won't lose your pictures.
Speaking of viruses, though, what is it? The last few months, it's been unusually
Yeah, the second
active.
quarter was just crazy. We, if you remember the flashback virus, if you use a Mac, 10% of all Macs got infected. And this is just in the last 3 months. 10% of all Macs were infected with flashback. You had
what did that virus do?
Basically, it spread and it spread itself. It specifically was the first major virus to target Macs exclusively. Most Mac users have been told their Macs don't get viruses and they don't need antivirus. Well, you do. You do need. We recommend Norton for Mac to put on there to get you safe. But on the PC front, we saw a number of Trojans, big busts all over, from all over the world basically trying to bring people down to earth. But the biggest increase that we saw was actually in mobile devices. 300% increase in the second quarter.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay.
I wish I could increase business levels in one quarter by 300%.
This is where we talk truth about smartphones and tablets can become infected. They're not immune to this stuff.
They can. Now, if you're sitting at home and you've got your iPad out and you buy all your apps from the iTunes store and you get all your Android apps from the Google Marketplace or the Amazon Marketplace, chances are you're going to be fine.
Because those have all been flushed out by those companies,
well,
right?
Supposedly. There was an interesting thing over the weekend where an app was actually removed from the iTunes store. It was a privacy app. See, if you have a Droid device, when you download an app, it tells you this application is going to use this service. It's going to look at your contacts. It's going to send text messages. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. You don't get that on an iPhone. You just trust Apple. And there's some reports that their app review team is severely understaffed.
So when I download a free app, then it opens me up to some other stuff had I not paid for it.
Potentially. Now, the big place people get in trouble is if you unlock the device. So if you, right now with your iPhone, you have to get all your media from iTunes. If you unlock the device, you can get your media anywhere you want. And there's tons of websites on the internet where, let's say you could download programs that other people pay for. And you could download them yourself for free. Well, they give you a little spritz of virus in those applications to tide you over. But the big deal with mobile devices is if you get an infection on your mobile device, like on your computer at home, the biggest expense is, oh boy, I got to take it in and get the virus removed. If you get one on a tablet or a mobile device that's 3G or 4G enabled, like a cellular connection, this latest virus that's going around, this botnet that's going around for Android devices, will download the equivalent of 45 motion picture movies in a month on your device. That much data.
Oh my gosh.
Now you put that on top of the normal data that you use, and you could end up with a $300 or $500 bill.
Rates through the roof. Yeah.
So you put some of this antivirus software on there. Are some of these programs finding a way? Some of these viruses finding a way to get around that?
Yeah, this is what we've been seeing, and one of the reasons the second quarter was a little testy for people. The antivirus product that we recommend is Norton 360. It does amazing work to keep your computer safe. But if you don't keep that third-party software up to date, like your Adobe Flash Player, your Reader, there was an update for VLC Media Player. I don't know if you're familiar with it, you know what it is. If not, it's like Windows Media Player, but it's not Windows. That was a critical update. Firefox patched 3 vulnerabilities over the weekend. If you don't have those patches yet, you're still exposed, and your antivirus, those are holes that your antivirus can't fill. And that's how the viruses get past your antivirus and then infect the computer anyway. So there's an application out there that we recommend called Secure Updater. And you can learn all about it at secureupdater.com. I think the last time we talked about it, it supported about 12 applications that people commonly had on their computer. Yeah. It's up to like 25 now. So I mean, it really is a wide swath of just about anything you have on the computer, these free apps. What happens is when an update comes out, Secure Updater automatically downloads the update to your computer, installs it for you silently. There's no toolbars, there's no click OK to continue, there's nothing like that. It just installs it, and then you don't have to worry. And what we have seen is computers that are running the Norton 360 and the Secure Updater have just an exponentially lower rate of infection over computers that are running neither or just one or the other.
Yeah, Secure Updater, that's software that you can download, right?
Oh yeah, you can there's a 14-day trial at secureupdater.com. If you're worried that your stuff's not up to date, take the 2-week trial, just install it, and then the neat thing is when you're done with it, if you uninstall it, it doesn't leave scraps and things, it doesn't ask you for a survey, none of that garbage, it just uninstalls.
It just goes
Yeah,
away.
you really like that program.
What if I don't know how to install it myself? What can you do at Schrock?
Well, gee whiz, Mary.
Aren't you glad I asked? Listen, we've
Are you amazed that
established
she doesn't know how to
Mike is
download it?
between the two of us. Mike's the tech guy, and it's not on my radar.
Well, if you
This isn't
can
my deal.
get the kid off his shoulder long enough that he could actually type something. No, I'm just giving
Can you
a hard
help
time.
me out?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We can help you install Secure Updater. We can walk you through it on the phone. It's really easy to do.
So I don't have to bring my tower in.
No, not at all. There's no reason to. I mean, if you come in for like a maintenance checkup or some other work, if you're having trouble with the computer, we install the trial of Secure Updater by default, unless you ask us not to. So we'll install it for you if you bring it in. I mean, and there's no charge for that.
Great.
So.
All right. So where do you find Schrock Innovations? Glad they asked.
Yeah, we're glad you asked. We're all over the place. We've got a service center in Lincoln. We got a service center at 168th and Burke in Omaha,
Yeah.
across the street from Village Pointe, and on the northwest corner of 72nd and Highway 370
And
in
data
Papillion.
center down in
You got it.
Papillion as
Yep,
well.
We got the data center in
They do
Papillion.
it all online at SchrockInnovations.com, and make sure you search for them on Facebook because they're constantly posting savings and special offers there.
So what location are you at throughout the day? Can people
This
find
is top
you?
secret material because the customers ask that, and then the employees are like, I don't know
Right,
where
where
he's
is
at.
this
I've
Thor
called
Schrock
before.
guy?
Every time I call and I say, is Thor around? They always say, he is not at this location today.
Actually, to give you an idea of what my schedule looks
Yeah.
like today, I'm going to go to the Papillion Service Center as soon as I'm off the air here. They open up at 10, so I'll be there probably till about open, make sure everything's going well there. They'll probably have a load of surge protectors and stuff from the sale to transfer over to the Omaha Service Center, so I will take that transfer. I have a truckload of recycles right now to drop in Papillion. Then after that, I'm going to get in the truck and I'm going to go to Lincoln
Yeah.
and do some banking stuff there. All the kind of financial nerve center of Schrock is all in Lincoln, so I
Yeah.
take care of that
Nerve
there.
And then come home
Then
to your
I come
family.
home, and if I'm lucky, I'm home by 7 tonight.
Wow, you're a busy fella.
Working hard, yeah.
A lot of miles there. Thank you.
50,000 on my truck in a year.
Thank you for giving us 7 minutes of your time today.
Thanks for coming.
You're
in.
always welcome,
And the
Mary.
drive time. Don't forget about the drive
Your
time.
drive
Thanks for coming in, Thor. We appreciate it. From one of our favorite series to another, Certified
Now,
Transmission.
Peter Fink is back this morning, ready for 3 more of your car questions, and we'll get to those in less than 3 minutes.